everyone, I'm Victor Howell with the Team Automotive Group. Happy to be alongside Kenny Scarbro, the General Sales Manager for the Team Automotive Group, and we are here to reach out to our friends in Southwest Louisiana and the eastern part of Texas, and trust me when we tell you, we know what you're going through. Almost 1 year ago to the week when we had our flood in Baton Rouge, an unnamed storm with 3+ days worth of rain that flooded our Toyota dealership. And we know the road to recovery is not easy, but we know you can make it and be successful. And that's what we want you to know, is that you're going to get through it, and the Team Automotive Group is here to help. Kenny's with me today because we want to talk about the aspects of insurance. A lot of people, Kenny, it's so overwhelming. The job, kids in school, the house, the car, so many things going through everybody's head. We want to try to make it easy with the step when it comes to insurance and their vehicle. Once the water has gone down and they can finally get to their car, now what do they do?
Well, you're going to want to call your agent. That's going to be everybody's first impulse, is to call the agent, and that could be a challenge. You know, your agent, their business could have flooded, their home could have flooded. If they are open, it's likely that they're being overwhelmed with phone calls, and they're probably short-staffed because they probably have staff members who were affected by the flooding. So my first advice to you would be to put your hands on your contract. You should have gotten some paperwork when you purchased your vehicle, possibly in your glove box, somewhere else in your home. Put your hands on that and start looking through and seeing exactly what products, what warranties you have, if you have a gap policy, those sort of things. And those are things we could actually help with as well.
That's the big key there, that even though we're in Baton Rouge and you're a few hours away, we have the ability from our office, if you can just give us some of the basic information on those papers.
Sure.
They may not be able to get in with their particular agent or to an insurance office, but they can get us in Baton Rouge and we can help them get that information.
Absolutely right.
Second thing is gap policy. People may be hearing that phrase, hearing those words. You might have it, might even know not even know what it is. But for a lot of people, if you do have it, it's very important because it can play a big role in what those folks are going through right now.
Yeah, absolutely. GAP's a great product, and over 50% of our customers purchase it. And in times like this, everyone is hoping that they purchase GAP. But to give you a quick explanation of GAP, basically what it does is if your vehicle were to be totaled and you're in a situation where you owe more on your vehicle than it's deemed to be worth, then GAP will cover that balance for you. If you have a vehicle that's worth $20,000 and you owe $24,000, without a gap policy, you'll be responsible for that $4,000. If you have a gap policy, it's taken care of.
So the important thing is to find out if you have the gap, and again, if you can't, we have the tools and the ability to find out about it here in Baton Rouge. As we talked about with our fixed operations manager, Ken Cox, he was telling me one of the tips, Kenny, when they first get to their car, don't start it, because that's one of the worst things you can do, getting that water into the engine. Bottom line is, a lot of people are going to do that, or they're going to try to get there to start it or talk to somebody and realize it's a total loss. Right. So now as they're trying to put together the house, get the kids back in school, worry about the job, now they have to worry about getting one car, maybe two cars, maybe three, depending on the size of your family. And that's another way we're able to help here in Baton Rouge, because this storm, thankfully, did not affect us, while so many dealerships in the greater Houston, Beaumont, Lake Charles area have been affected.
Yeah, we can certainly help out with vehicle replacement. We've got great incentives from the factory right now. It's clearance time at all three of our dealerships, Honda, Toyota, and Mazda. So we've got great factory incentives, rebates, customer cash, special APRs. We also have over 700 used cars between our three facilities. Over 200 of those are certified cars that come with some additional warranties. So it's definitely a way that we can help. And, you know, I would say that what you're going to find in the flood-affected areas is that the demand for cars there is going to far outweigh the supply. Yeah. In fact, those dealers can never resupply enough cars to meet the demand. So you're going to see some price increases. We are far enough removed from the flood-affected areas that you won't see that here. You'll come here, you'll still be able to get some very aggressive, very reasonable prices, and we're going to do what we can to make this the easiest, the most enjoyable part of this whole experience.
We want this to be easy for you. Again, we've been there, done that, been in your shoes 1 year ago. We know it's not easy, but we're here to try to make those steps easier for you. Take a look here on the screen. Our three dealerships as part of the Team Automotive Group: Team Toyota on I-12 at the O'Neill Lane exit in Baton Rouge, Team Honda on Segan Lane between Airline and I-10, and the all-new Team Mazda located on Airline Highway. All three of our dealerships within a 10-minute drive of one another. And again, as Kenny mentioned, hundreds of vehicles to choose from, special discounts and things that we can do for flood-affected victims. Anything we can do to make it easier, that's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
Kenny, I appreciate your time and your advice. We thank you for watching, and from all of us at the Team Automotive Group, we just tell you to hang in there. The road to recovery isn't easy, but it can be found with success, and the Team Automotive Group is here to make it as easy for you as possible.